everybody. In this video, we're going to look at concepts in topic 5, lesson 1. It's the second concept, and then we're going to look at example 6. So the concept here is solving an equation in the form x to the n equals c. So to solve an equation in the form x to the n equals c, find the nth root of both sides by raising each expression to the power of 1 over n. Another thing that you can do for this, and I've often have done this, is that if I have x to the n equals c, I also could take the nth root of both sides. And then you could do the raising later if you need to. But this is just another way you could write it. This would probably be more what you guys have seen. So I would go with something more familiar. And then you can convert it to an exponent later. But what they're saying is basically what we want to do is get this exponent equal to 1. All right, so let's look at example 6. Let's look at this real-world problem. Use the nth roots to solve this problem. So one cube-shaped container has the edge length of 2 centimeters longer than the edge length of the second cube. The volume of the larger cube is 729 centimeters cubed. When the larger cube empties into the smaller cube, how much water will spill? All right, so let's look at this again. So we have this bigger cube spilling into the smaller cube. The larger cube has a volume of 729, and the one cube-shaped container has an edge length 2 centimeters longer. So this right here is x plus 2, edge length of the second cube. So I'm going to say this is cube 1, cube 2. The volume of the larger cube is 729 cubic centimeters. So we're looking at x plus 2, and it's a cube, so volume equals length times width times height, but in our case, volume is going to equal length cubed, because we're looking at a cubed, equals 729. All right, so again, using that concept, I'm going to raise this to the 1/3 power. And we would get x plus 2 equal to, I believe that's 9. Nine cubed is equal to 729. All right, and then so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to subtract each side by 2, and I'm going to get x is equal to 7. So the volume of the smaller cube is going to be 7 cubed, which is going to equal 343 centimeters cubed. Right, but it's not asking what the volume of my smaller cube is. It's asking how much water will spill into that smaller cube. So we're going to do 729 minus 343, and we get 386 centimeters cubed. So when the larger cube empties into the smaller cube, when the larger cube empties into the smaller cube, (386 centimeters cubed, or cubic centimeters, of water will spill out. All right. So use the information in the problem to write the equation that models the solution. Right, in this one you have one cube has the edge of 3 centimeters shorter than the edge of the length of the second cube. The volume of the smaller cube is 200 centimeters cubed. What is the volume of the larger cube? All right, so again, there you go. There's your real world problem. And I will catch you in the next video.